Mark here, and welcome to Creating Your Digital Life. Today I wanted to discuss the topic of developing and progressing within your career, your chosen field, and to expand your opportunities when it comes to your income, your salary, in other words, securing your future, to put it this way. So to begin with, I wanted to clarify that I realized that most of the people watching this are actually within a 9-to-5 job, which is perfectly fine. But there's actually a pitfall and a downside to that, because what happens is most of the people happen to get into a cycle of, less progression, less development, which can actually become quite a hindrance in the long run. Now, why would I say that? So if you think about it, when you are trying to grow and when you're trying to earn more, you're always thinking about learning new skills and developing your skill set to be able to adapt to certain situations and to be more useful, whether that's for the company that you're working for or potentially building your own business, which, for instance, I'm doing at the moment. So if you're within the stage of learning, progressing, and developing new skills, that is all good, because you're always going to advance in life and be able to have better earning opportunities. Even if it's not apparent at the moment, that's going to advance you into the future. Because what I would like to show you is this graph in particular, where you can see that at the beginning of every single job which you potentially enter, whether that's being a waiter, a scientist, or I don't know, being a scuba diver, doesn't matter. You're always at the beginning of your career learning the majority of your skills. Now, there is a steep curve of this, and it is quite hard at the beginning, but it will get easier after time. So once you get over that steep curve, you will get into the yellow zone, as you can see. And what happens is the learning slows down and you get more comfortable within your position, with the skills you have. Potentially, you could be looking at developing your skills further and looking at different opportunities within the company or elsewhere. So what you should avoid actually is the last bit. It's the red zone, which unfortunately many of the people fall into after a while. Because what happens is people get comfortable. People become way too used to the fact that they can actually work within a 9-to-5 job without actually developing and actually growing their future and earning potential. So because of that, many people tend to believe that this is the way things are and they should not be progressing any further, just trying to get through everyday life as it is. But the solution is actually quite apparent. You need to keep adapting. You need to keep changing and learning new skills all the time. I do know that it actually is quite a difficult stuff to digest. And believe me, I'm not an advocate of change all the time either. Because let's face it, if you're changing all the time, it can be quite stressful and it can be quite strenuous on yourself. So you do need a bit of period of time within the yellow zone, as you have just seen, where you can actually relax a little bit, get your motivation back, and get your ego a little bit boosted, so to speak. But you have to also remember that the short-term pain is always going to yield more results in the long term. As in, short-term pain equals long-term gain. And the other way goes as well. Short-term gain equals long-term pain. Because just think about it this way. If you prefer to watch videos after you're done with work, rather than learning new courses and going through different materials that you can be beneficial in the long run, then that's going to be quite a hindrance in the long run, because you're not able to progress your skills any further. You're not able to become better and be more productive. In other words, not able to enjoy life later on in a more calm and tranquil way, so to speak. So what I'm trying to say is that in order to make more money and to be more secure in your future, learn skills anytime you can. That doesn't have to be something complicated. It could be as simple as cooking a new meal. Because if you can cook for yourself, you're able to save some money that can be invested into something else. Or learning a new language to communicate with someone else. Or learning a new instrument As a matter of fact, I have actually been thinking about learning how to play the piano, just to develop my skill set, just to see where it takes me, who knows. But the point is, you gotta change because life is changing and so should you. You're not constant. So on that note, guys, I hope you find this insightful. I look forward to seeing you in the next video, and until then, take care.